Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, we're gonna be testing a much awaited and much requested GPU. I mean, the card isn't even out and I've had tons of requests to test it. This is the GeForce RTX 3050, and as you can see, we got the Eagle model from Gigabyte, and I actually like the design of this Eagle model. It has some glossy part right here, you know, Gigabyte. It has no RGB, by the way, so unfortunately no FPS boosts. And it even has a backplate with a little cutout, like the other RTX higher-end GPUs, you know? At the back, we got two HDMI ports and two DisplayPort connections, and this GPU requires an 8-pin power connector because it consumes 130 watts of power, which might seem like a lot, but you know, it's not really a lot, to be honest. If the performance is great, I will take those 130 watts all day long. Talking about other specs, we got 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM, which is pretty great on an RTX 3050. It also has 2560 CUDA cores, which is the same amount as the GTX 1080 from 5 years ago, or 6. It's been 6 years. Damn it, what the heck? And finally, the price. The MSRP of this card is $249 US, which is a bit too high for a 50 class GPU, but again, this is an RTX GPU, so it has the DLSS support, it has more VRAM than the usual, it's just beefier, you know, so I think it's kind of justified in today's market, and if it performs well, it could be a really good contender to a lot of people. Let's just hope that when it releases tomorrow, it won't be too overpriced, because it will probably be overpriced. And that's about it for the intro. Let's install the 3050 in the system and see it playing some games, shall we? And here we go. The GPU is now installed. You can check it out here in MSI Afterburner, along with the latest Nvidia drivers, 511.32, which I just realized they're not released yet, but, well, they will be released when the GPU comes out. I just received it earlier, of course. You can check out all of its specs here in Tech Power-Up's GPU-Z. And over on the left, I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 gigabytes of RAM just to avoid any CPU or RAM bottlenecks. So let's get right into the first game, which is Call of Duty Warzone. We're playing at the 1080p resolution. I feel like that's very adequate for the 3050, using the high settings aside from this, because, well, family-friendly YouTube, you know, and the DLSS is disabled for now. We're gonna test it out a little bit later. These are disabled because I hate them, and everything else is set to the maximum, aside from ray tracing. Let's go! Okay, let's drop here with a ton of people. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Come over here, boy! What are you doing? Stop running! Stop running! Okay, I downed him. Good stuff. Oh, we're actually playing 3Us. I just remembered. Alright. I'm gonna start counting our FPS. Totally forgot about that. Got another car right there. Alright. Yeah, we're doing fine. No stuttering issues whatsoever, by the way. Very smooth performance here. I like that. Oh, I'm actually being hunted right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright, one down. Oh, boy, what the? Okay, that's the dead guy. Oh, what? The airstrike actually got me. I don't understand a lot about this game. Right. Oh, there he is. One of them. Nice. Right, another one. Ah, this is pretty solid. Reminds me of what we got with the 1660 Ti, although that was in the previous map. Oh, there are more of them. Okay, we need to be careful. Maybe throw this out. Maybe use this. Yes. Oh, I actually got him, but no, I killed myself and destroyed the vehicle. Oh, that was bad. Okay, it's time for us to test out some DLSS here, because in this game, it actually makes everything look a little bit sharper. And of course, it will improve our FPS. So it's set to quality. I don't recommend going below quality there in DLSS because it will look blurry. And let's start counting our FPS. As you can see, there is a little bit more clarity going on here in the game. And now we're much closer to the 100 FPS mark, which is amazing. There he is. Still got this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Also, you can definitely see aliasing around the weapons here using the DLSS, but I think that's really minor. guys. Like, I would honestly enable it here at 1080p. It's a bit sharper. Yeah, they're inside of this house. No! Oh my god! You know what? No! What? Okay, alright. Oh, hello! Oh, come on. Should we grab the chopper and get out of here? I'm gonna go. I am gonna go! Let's move to another area, or try to do it. Chopper is almost dead, though. Nope. Nope. Wait. 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 My revenge! Yeah, boy, get wrecked! Oh, yes. Next up is God of War. We're playing at 1080p resolution with no DLSS. By the way, the game has no full screen mode, so it's borderless. And high settings preset. We are actually testing it in a really intensive area that I've come across while playing this game yesterday with the RX 570. And on high settings, it seems like it is definitely going to drop from 50 here and there in intensive areas like this one. But it's still not really a big deal. It feels smooth, it feels stable, doesn't stutter whatsoever as well. And now we got these bastards right here. And we gotta take them out. Let's go. Alright. Now this one is really hard to take out. No, no. I got a plan. I got a plan. Buddy, where are you? Boy. Oh, there he is. Okay. Boy, you need to fight the bastard. I will just go over here. You take care of him. See, if the guy attacks your boy, you're fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. Alright, let's see the explosion here. No problems. Yeah, it will drop here and there, which is a little bit of a shame, but it's not bad. It's not a bad experience, and if you enable DLSS, it might get very, very good FPS, like above 60. DLSS on quality renders the game at 720p, which might sound a bit too low, but it doesn't really look like 720p, does it? And if you like the over-sharpened look, I don't know. You guys tell me down below. Would you rather play with native res or DLSS in this game? Yeah, okay, dropping into the 60s and 70s. Not bad, you know? It's pretty smooth. It still gets very close to 60 sometimes. Oh boy, 1% lows are in the 50s. But still, it's a very solid experience. It's a single-player title, even if it drops here and there. I don't think it's a very big problem. And now we got Cyberpunk 2077 at 1080p resolution using high settings preset, high textures, and I'm gonna disable motion blur, but leave everything else as is. We're gonna test some ray tracing and DLSS in this one as well. All right, it's looking pretty good and sharp and detailed. Very good looking for high settings at 1080p. Okay, now Cyberpunk is super intensive. It's dropping into the 40s at times. Damn, holy crap. It's pretty good that it's not stuttering whatsoever, and you can still play the game with less than 60 frames per second because it's a single player title. Here's a very intensive area, pretty much the most intensive area, I will say, of the entire game. Some people have told me as well. And it's dropping into the 40s, but not by a lot, you know? It's more in the 50s than the 40s, so I will say that this is a pretty solid experience. But thing is, you do have DLSS support in this game, and it makes a really good job, so I would definitely enable that in this one. Quality DLSS, let's see how it looks. Looks pretty decent as well. There is no sharpening or over-sharpening effect right now, and we are above 60 frames per second. Well above 60 frames per second, so I think this is the way to play this game if you want a very solid and smooth experience. Yeah, just take a look at this. Can you spot some aliasing? I mean, I can spot some aliasing, especially if I move my mouse around in those wires up there. But it's super minor. Now, I still want to see it using some ray tracing here. And yes, I want ray traced reflections and a little bit of ray traced lighting. And high settings with ray tracing. And DLSS, of course, gets around the same FPS as high settings without DLSS. I mean, it might be, yeah, it is a little bit more intensive than high settings without DLSS. But it's still playable, and if you must have those ray traced reflections, I personally wouldn't enable it. I don't really feel the need to have it with 3050 especially. But yeah, you have that option. it is possible to play like this. 40-something frames per second here in an intensive area. Yeah, what can I say? It's pretty decent. Rainbow Six Siege is next. We're testing it at 1080p using the Ultra settings. This is the Ultra settings preset, but I changed the render scaling to 100. Oh my god, that's insane. I honestly wasn't expecting 200 plus here. I thought we'd need to enable the LSS to see these FPS. But if you have a 240Hz 1080p monitor, you can take advantage of that using an RTX 3050. That's insane. That's really, really good. This game is really well optimized. I really have no idea what got into Ubisoft to optimize a title so well, but they actually did it, guys. It's also running using the Vulkan API, not DirectX, because Vulkan actually works better here in the Ampere GPUs. And yeah, really good results here. 229 FPS average, 191% lows. In some maps, you're gonna see less FPS than that, but it's a buttery smooth experience for sure. High refresh rate, even on ultra settings. And now we got a really intensive title from a few years ago, ARK Survival Evolved at 1080p resolution using high settings. And I am gonna bump up the resolution scale to the maximum there, as well as disable motion blur and light bloom. Get the heck out of here. Alright, they're climbing, they're climbing. This game is so demanding. Holy crap, it's not well optimized whatsoever, guys. But it's good that we're getting around 60 frames per second, because for a game like this, I think that's totally enough. It has a few stutters here and there. That's just the nature of these Unreal 4 engine titles. A lot of steps around here. What the heck? I don't know. Let's just move on. Get out of this area. It gets into the 50s sometimes. What the heck? So many sounds. I'm hearing a snake. There it is. There it is. He's trying to eat something. What are you trying? A snail. Leave the snail alone. He didn't do anything to you. Guys, justice for the snails, by the way. We gotta get into that. Oh, that's big poop right there. Anyways, it's not amazing, but I mean, if you want more FPS, you can always drop it down to medium and get 60 plus. And if you want 60 FPS on average, high settings the way to go. I think it looks pretty good. And it's pretty solid. And now a game that I have been recently getting back into, it's PUBG. Now that it went free to play, a lot of people are playing it again. 1080p resolution, 100% render scaling, high settings preset. Okay, where this game is most GPU intensive is in areas like this one with a lot of trees around you. And it's still getting like close to 120 frames per second at the minimum. So it's really damn good, guys. Oh, I hear steps. There he is. Okay, got him. All right, it's fine. I've been playing a lot of PUBG recently with my friends, and yesterday I played with the 3050 at 4K very low settings, and it almost never dropped from 60 FPS. I was really impressed about that as well. Oh, I'm hearing another guy. Okay, got him. Oh, getting down into the 100s here by this field. I guess this vegetation is really, really intensive. Okay. Over here, we get up to 150 FPS. That's really, really good. So if you drop in areas like this, it actually becomes more CPU intensive than GPU intensive. So if you have a strong CPU, like a Ryzen 5 3600, you will get more FPS in city areas. I was fighting the other guy. You camping. Guy's just camping here. Look at that. Oh boy, this is Valorant now, guys. We're actually CPU bottlenecked here with the 3050, and we're playing it at the 1080p resolution using high settings with 4 times MSAA anti-aliasing. Oh, who stole my kill? Viper, please, come on. Oh, Alright, let's try hard, okay? Let's try hard. Oh, oops, I clicked Control Shift. Yeah, by mistake. It was by mistake, but it's all good. It's all good. We made it. This is going way better than my previous game in Valorant with the Fire Pro V3900, that's for sure. And to be expected, of course. I was getting like 60 FPS in that card. Okay. Nice. It's just a flawless experience here. Hey, we got a pentakill. Nice. You will, however, need to have something like the Ryzen 5 5600X to get these FPS, guys. Wow, we're doing really well here. Nice. I need that health. Good. Ah. That was not the smartest thing to do. Cool, cool, cool. If you want to play esports like this and CSGO, basically, you're all set with the 3050. It's more than enough for that, obviously. Okay. Really, really nice. For sure. Nice, 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 nice. It's just awesome, guys. It's awesome to finally be playing with a high-end GPU. Again, it's not really high-end, you know. It's far from it, actually. But compared to what I've been playing recently, this is really, really good. Just spawn there. Also, these spawns are way better than CSGO spawns these days. Oh, I got him! And now we got the gorgeous Red Dead Redemption 2. We're playing this one, of course, at 1080p resolution, as usual, but we're using the Xbox One X settings. So these are custom settings found by Digital Foundry that deliver pretty good visuals to performance ratio. Oh boy, okay, this is actually insane. Yesterday, I tested this on the balanced preset, which, to be honest, sets pretty much everything to high and ultra. And it was getting like 50s to 60s. And honestly, guys, it didn't look much better than this. Wow. Like, the Xbox One X settings are definitely the way to go. This is now a 60 plus FPS experience all of the time, I believe. This is an intensive area as well, by the way. I am really impressed with this performance. You could possibly even play this at 1440p resolution and have a really good experience, guys. Wow. No, no, Roach, what the? Why did you do that? Holy crap. Are you okay, buddy? He is all right. No, no, just get out of the water. Honestly, after seeing the balanced settings results yesterday, I was not expecting such high frames in this game, guys. This ain't in the area. It's getting around the same FPS as in the jungle or swamp area. It's amazing. Apex Legends. We're playing this at 1080p using competitive settings. Here we go. Wow, looking at the entire map, we're still above 100 FPS. This is not going to be a high refresh rate experience all of the time. Whenever you throw ultimates or smoke grenades, for example, it will drop a bit. As you can see, 120s, 130s. In ultimates, it's going to get even worse, by the way. Are they hearing me? Yes, they are. Ah, blue shields. That's cheating, dude. That is cheating. Alright, there he is. Come on. Nice, we got one. There we go. I could feel the FPS drops there, by the way. Wait. There's the other one there. Come on, another bull shield. Are you serious? Alright, I'll need this. I'll need this. Come on. No! 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 What? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, that was really bad, but we made it, guys. I can hear more steps, so we should just get out of here now. I really need to regenerate some health. Also, this is the most intensive map in Apex Legends, by the way, so in others you could see higher FPS results. Let's get close to the explosions. And let's see. There we go, dropping into the 70s. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. No. Oh, you bastard. Oh! No. It's Broken Field 2042. We're playing at 1080p using high settings and quality DLSS. And I strongly recommend you to use DLSS in this one because it looks good. And it will make it so your frame rate doesn't go below 60 frames, because I actually started it without DLSS and it was dropping a little bit from 60 here and there. So yeah, DLSS on quality it is. I myself have been playing this game with DLSS anyways, although at 4K resolution with DLSS performance. And I have no problem recommending it here in this game. We're also playing on a 128-player server, so it's super intensive. And if you have a slower CPU, you'll likely encounter a CPU bottleneck at times, by the way, because this game is so damn broken. Okay, got the guy. No, don't block me, people, please. At least the game doesn't stutter, and that's because we do have 8 gigabytes of VRAM. If we had 4, this would be totally unplayable, and if we had 6, I think we'd need to stick to medium settings. So it's great that we have 8 gigabytes of VRAM in this card. And yeah, if you were looking to play some Battlefield, Broken Field with the 3050, it is possible. Do I recommend the game? No, not really. And after that, we should take a breath of fresh air, play some Forza Horizon 5, very optimized title, and 1080p resolution using ultra settings, not extreme settings, by the way. This is the ultra settings preset. And look at that. It is gorgeous. It is running absolutely amazingly. And we're gonna go to a very intensive area, the city area, of course. This is just flawless. No stutters. Of course, the 8 gigabytes of VRAM are enough for the ultra settings. As you can see, it's using 5.4 gigabytes of VRAM right now. Look at this now. Dropping down into the 60s. Oh boy, very close to 60 there. Touched 60 FPS, but it didn't drop. Slight overclock will make sure that it never drops from 60. God damn it, the wall there. Except for this spot that we're approaching right now, which is like probably the most intensive thing that you can do in this map, by the way. The tunnel. The tunnel is completely broken for some reason. Maybe they just forgot to optimize it. But yeah, getting out of it. Ooh boy. Okay, drops into the 50s, but it's only to the mid 50s. And I don't think that you will even notice that drop. I could honestly play the game even at like 40-ish FPS if needed. So the fact that the 3050 can do 60 plus all of the time, except for one single moment outside or getting out of the tunnel, is actually pretty good, isn't it, guys? Time for Fortnite, the stuttery mess of the day. Look at this crap. What the heck? They just don't fix this game, do they? I've already played an entire game before this one, by the way, so everything could load in. But yeah, apparently it's the same crap still. We're playing at the 1080p resolution using the high settings preset, the DirectX 12 API, as well as DLSS set to quality. Something interesting is that the GPU utilization is not maxed out. It's weird because we're not really CPU bottlenecked in this game. I can get higher FPS with higher end GPUs, so that's not the issue here. I don't know what it is. Oh boy, can we actually fly here? Holy crap, this is insane. This is pretty cool, guys. Explosions? Okay, there's a guy there. Oh, he died. How did he die? What? Oh, there's another one behind him. A couple of them there. What the heck? How did that miss? I saw it go through him. What the heck? Alright, anyways. That's my kill, boy. That's my kill. God damn it. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Got him. And got him. Nice. Double kill. Come on. Come on. Easy. It's probably a bot, right? Oh, no, 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 no. They just build way too much. I can't handle that. No. Okay, yes. I can't compete against these people. They build too much. Time for CSGO at 1080p competitive settings. Alright, so this one has been going on for a while now. 6 minutes left on the clock. And we gotta start counting our FPS. Yes, got it. Oh, what are these spawns, dude? They gotta take a page from Valorant's book, because this is just terrible spawns. What? Where? Oh, there he is. Yep, that sucked a lot. We're gonna get this guy. Wait. Alright, there we go. Nah, got killed from that guy. Probably spawned there, you know. Oh, no. God, dude. I hate these spawns. At least we're getting 400 and we were getting 469 FPS on average. Yeah, we haven't really seen a 69 yet in this video, have we? You know what would be great? Dennis! Please, Dennis! What are you doing? He spawned, though. That guy was waiting for me. And the AFK guy again. Yeah, this is obviously a very high refresh rate experience, and you're likely gonna be CPU bottlenecked if you have something slower than a 5600X or 5900X, which, yeah, they perform the same here in CSGO. Yeah, headshot is not gonna happen on pit, I believe. Just gonna get this one and get the health shot. Perfect stuff. 8 bullets left, that's enough for a few more headshots. 5 bullets left. Ah, gosh. I was pushing it there. Good. 8 bullets, guys. Still enough, right? Maybe not. He just spawned here. Come on, dude. Okay. I need to use this. Oh, no, come on! Are you kidding me? What? Are you seeing my feet? What the heck? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is next. 1080p, 100% render scaling using the high settings preset. And I'm actually gonna disable motion blur because I don't like it. Alright, let's run the benchmark in this game. Gonna start counting the FPS. And it's like 60 to 70, I guess. I first started it at very high settings. It was dropping from 60 here and there, getting like 60, 62 on average. This is a little bit better, but I still expected slightly higher results here in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But we gotta remember that this is a really intensive title, not very well optimized, unfortunately. It's like the classic Ubisoft stuff. So can we get 69 on average though? It's pretty damn close. Okay, now we are approaching the end of it. And finally, I was complaining about not seeing a 69 in this video, and we got 69 FPS on average. That's absolutely amazing. Actually, it's pretty good. Finally, let's end it with a banger. GTA 5. It's an older title at this point, but very popular still. 1080p resolution, 4 times MSAA anti-aliasing. That's very intensive in this game. And everything else is set to the maximum except for the grass quality, which is set to high, and post effects, which is set to normal, but that introduces motion blur, so I always keep it on normal. Advanced settings are all turned off. Let's do this. As you can see, this is a wonderful experience and a wonderful game as well. Like, the graphics still look very good for a game that released back in 2015 on PC and 2013 for the consoles. Like, this is almost a decade old. This should be a flawless experience. Maybe in Jack's Hill, we're gonna see less than 60 frames per second because there is a lot of grass there, and that's the most intensive thing in this game. But we're gonna find out. Right now, it's just a buttery smooth experience, that's for sure. Also, something else that I've noticed in this game is that the next resolution up, which is 1440p, with 2 times MSAA anti-aliasing, gets around the same FPS as 1080p with 4 times MSAA anti-aliasing, and that will look even better than this. Oh gosh! At least we didn't crash against anybody. Like, oh, sorry. I was looking at the blood in my car while I was saying that. We did crash against some people. Also, oh, is that Linus? No, that's not Linus. Linus has some sandals and socks. Sometimes there is a guy with sandals and socks right there. Also, very impressive that it's... Okay, it's dropping. I was gonna say that was very impressive. Oh, hello, Jack. How's it going? Yeah, sometimes it does drop, but it's not very often. I could live with this for sure, guys. I mean, it's still a very smooth and playable experience. And if you must have 60 plus, even inside of bushes, you can drop the MSAA setting to 2 times, and that will definitely happen. Goodbye, Bob. And do I recommend the GeForce RTX 3050 in 2022? I do. I really enjoyed taking a look at this card. I really enjoyed playing every single game on it. It ran fine, even at 1080p high settings in the most intensive titles. You do get that 8GB frame buffer, which is great. DLSS support. You got the ray tracing technology, which I don't really care too much about, honestly. But you got that option. You also get the awesome Nvidia encoder for streaming and recording. Overall, I think it's a well-rounded card for 1080p gaming, and if you can buy one of them for $250 in the current market, go for it. I'm not really sure if they will retail for $250, but they're bad at mining, so at least there's that. So that's been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like, consider subscribing, because I will make a lot more videos on this RTX 3050, and I will catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.